Good morning, Earth Science students, and welcome to the Chapter 9 review. The link for the PowerPoint is in the description, so you are more than welcome to check that out and either view or download the PowerPoint. You don't even have to sorry, it's early. It's 5:30. You don't even have to watch the rest of this video if you don't want to. I'm just going to briefly overview the things we talked about in Chapter 9 regarding weather. Let's start out. Basically, 3 stages to a storm forming: cumulus stage, mature stage, and dissipating stage. Thunderstorms. Created by a cell, one updraft system. Sometimes there's a squall line, a long advancing line of thunderstorms. Thunderstorms obviously notorious for producing lightning. Lightning has various things like dart leaders and step leaders that you need to make a distinction between. Hot and cold lightning. Hot lightning will catch things on fire. Cold lightning will not. You have tornadoes, which is a narrow funnel of powerful, rapidly whirling wind. Forms a lot of times in Tornado Alley, which is the Mississippi River Valley, where it tends to be very flat with a wombo combo of 3 different fronts, based on the Fujita scale for strength. Sometimes there's aquatic tornadoes called waterspouts. Hurricanes we're very familiar with here in Florida, although we did not have really a major one this past year. Hurricanes typically brew in the tropics, gather up water, move from just a tropical disturbance to a tropical storm to that hurricane. Based on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Category 5 is the strongest, whereas Category 1 is the weakest. But you still don't want to be hit by any category of storm. If you remember, Hurricane Irma was only a Category 2, and Hurricane Irma really caused some major damage. Hurricane safety, I'd suggest you look back over that, stocking up on supplies, first aid kits, etc. Forecasting is the ability to predict weather. We use a barometer to predict pressure, which helps predict weather, because if the pressure is falling, the weather is going to be taking a turn for the worse. There's a lot of different devices, like the hygrometer, the anemometer, the weather vane, the rain gauge, or gauge, Stevenson screen, transmissimeter, weather balloon, radiosome. These are all devices which help us to record different aspects which affect weather. And along with predicting weather, we use things like isobars and isotherms, which help us take a look at pressure and help us to take a look at temperature. Take a look at Florida. Quite warm, right? We look at fronts, which help us to predict weather. And supercomputers do that for us because the data is just so huge. And we have some DIY weather. If it's in here in Florida, the wind's blowing from the west to the north, odds are weather will improve. Well, why? Because that wind is coming from land, where it's dry. It's blowing from the south or the east. It's coming from the water, which is, of course, going to bring us rain. Contrails, if they're long and lasting, bad weather to follow. If there's none, probably good weather. Well, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this 5-minute Chapter 9 overview, and I hope that you are happily studying. Have a great day.